Hey Summit members, greetings again from 10 Sleep, Wyoming. I hope you are doing well wherever in the world you may be. Today I wanted to share with you 3 tips I have to get started kayaking with your dog. So it can be really fun and rewarding to be able to take your dog out on the water with you, but you do need to keep a few things in mind. So first and foremost, consider your dog's temperament and overall personality and kind of assess if they're, equipped for this type of activity. Most dogs that are afraid of water, probably not going to be the best activity for them, but, give it a chance. You may be surprised. Dogs that love water, you may find you have a hard time keeping them in the kayak, so that in itself can present its own set of challenges. But just use your best judgment and just give it a try regardless and see how it goes. But first and foremost, if they're scared of the activity and that doesn't change after working with them a little bit, just be aware that kayaking with your dog isn't for every dog. So you don't want to force them into something they're scared of doing. So just be aware of that. Tip number 2, training is going to be your biggest friend when it comes to getting your dog used to getting in and out of the kayak and also staying still in the kayak while you're out on the water, so you prevent the chance of capsizing, both of you. So be patient, use positive reinforcement, treats if your dog is a fan of food, as most dogs, or at least my dog is, and start with training them to get in and out of the boat, perhaps while the boat's sitting on dry land as opposed to water, and then move it more in that direction before just throwing them in the kayak and taking them out on the water. And finally, make sure that you have the gear that you need for both you and your pet, including a suitable kayak that's big enough to hold both of you while allowing you to be comfortable, as well as enough room to store extra gear that you might need, which could include a personal flotation device for your dog. Yes, they do make them, and they can really come in handy, especially if your dog's not a great swimmer, as well as extra water, because your dog's going to get thirsty out on the water also, and along the lines of extra water, having a dog bowl in order to provide them that water, as well as some kind of waterproof leash to restrain them if they do decide to hop off the kayak and go for a swim or something like that. So quickly to recap, 3 tips I have to get started kayaking with your dog. First and foremost, consider if it's an appropriate activity. So kind of think about your dog's personality and temperament and their attitude towards water, and then assess if this is something that might be fun for them or not, because you don't want to force them into doing something that they're just totally going to hate. That's not really fair to the dog. Next, first and foremost, training is going to come into play when you get started working through this process. So typically starting to teach your dog to hop in and out of the kayak while it's on land using positive reinforcements and treats if they're food motivated works great, and then kind of easing into the step-by-step process is going to require before they're comfortable out on the water. And finally, make sure that you have all of the gear that you need, including often a personal flotation device for your dog, which they do indeed make. You want to ensure that your kayak is going to be big enough to hold both of you, as well as the extra gear that you're going to need, and you want to ensure that you're carrying enough water for your dog for the day out on your kayak, as well as a bowl in order to provide it to them, and also a waterproof leash just in case your dog decides to go for a swim and so they don't get too far from the boat. So I hope you found these tips useful, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, it's Amanda. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to hiking and backpacking, I just wanted to recommend that you check out our Adventure Academy Summit, where you'll find everything you need to know to learn how to become a safe and confident hiker. In Summit, we have tons of video courses, ebooks, and downloadable cheat sheets. We also do weekly live webinars where you can get any questions that you might have on a variety of subjects answered in real time. Summit also comes with a really convenient mobile app. which includes sort of a mini Facebook for all of its members built into the platform. So you can connect with other adventure junkies in your area at your convenience. It's really cool. If you want to give it a chance, check it out and go to the adventurejunkies.com/academy or click the link in the description below. I look forward to seeing you in Summit.